Popular rapper arrested. He's accused of shooting a security guard at a South Florida gentleman's club and will remain behind bars. A judge denied bond for 21-year-old Lontrell Williams, known as Pooh Shiesty. Police say he was performing at King of Diamonds in Miami over Memorial Day weekend when cash was knocked out of his pocket. When the crowd tried to grab it, police say he showed off his gun, and while he was being escorted out of the club, he fired a shot, hitting the guard in the ankle. He's been charged with aggravated battery.
They jacked Pooh Shiesty. They took his money. They jacked Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty shot. Pooh Shiesty let him. Oh shit. Pooh Shiesty let it off. They done jack his bitch ass in this bitch. Oh, look at everybody running. Look at everybody ducking, everybody running.
Lontrell Williams on page 6.
Morning, Your Honor. Brad Cohen and Sam Zegna for the defendant.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge Ruben Scovino on behalf of the state.
He's coming, Your Honor. Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning. Mr. Williams, you were arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant. It was issued June 3rd. It's charging you with aggravated battery with a firearm. And you have two attorneys here, or is it, I'm sorry, two attorneys in the state. Go ahead. You want to announce again?
Brad Cohen and Sam Zegna for the defendant.
Have you had a chance to review your resume?
Yes, Judge, we have.
Let's review as well. Okay, I've had a chance to review the arrest warrant. Any argument, counsel?
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Judge, if you notice in the police report or the A form, it definitely isn't probable cause, in my opinion, for aggravated battery with the firearm. There's no intent shown in that document. There's no words that were said. There's no pointing of the firearm at anyone. Essentially, what the document says and what the witnesses said on that day is that the defendant was being escorted out of the club. He reached for his pockets, looking for money in his pockets. A weapon was pulled and it was fired at the ground. And after it was fired at the ground, allegedly the ricochet or whatever happened was one of the either security guards or an employee of the club was struck in his ankle. Certainly, it doesn't show up any intent to injure that individual. I think it looks to me like an accidental discharge. But even if we stepped it up from an accidental discharge and said it was some sort of reckless discharge, it still wouldn't have the probable cause to charge him with an aggravated battery with a firearm. There's no witness that says at least even a word that the individual would say, like, hey, I'm about to do something, or something to demonstrate some kind of intent other than an accidental discharge. It doesn't appear that there was that there was anything that would have prompted some sort of intent from the defendant.
Okay. All right, so let me hear from the state.
Judge, the state disagrees with that version of the facts. I mean, this is pretty clear from the arrest warrant. What happened here was the defendant was angry because the victim in this case, who was a security guard, told him to put away his gun. He then grew angry. He pointed the gun at him and shot him. The victim specifically states in the arrest warrant that he had to move out of the way. He was directly shooting at him. The only reason he got shot in the ankle was because he jumped out of the way at the last minute. This happened in front of a club full of people. There's video of the defendant with the gun in his hand. He has a prior pending open case right now where he's also with a gun and 2 people were shot. So, Judge, we're going to be asking for no bond on this.
And, Judge, if I may, I'm not sure if you're reading the narrative from when the first police officer went out and took statements. But the first police officer that went out and took statements, it clearly says that he shot into the ground. There's nothing in the first statement that says anything about that he pointed it at anyone. And I don't know what the follow-up is, because all we have is the narrative, the police report narrative, that specifically says that there was something about money that fell out of his pants, and there was a witness, his name, I won't mention his name, but he advised security staff that he escorted the individual out, and the individual had a firearm out and shot towards the ground. That's what the independent witness states.
Yeah, Judge, and this is Sam Zang on behalf of Mr. Williams. 2 points of clarification here. The alleged victim sustained a gunshot wound to the ankle. I don't know how you survive getting hit in the torso by jumping out of the way and get shot in the ankle. And that's buttressed by the fact that the original witness said that the firearm was discharged towards the floor. That's the first point. The second point is that the allegations of the previous case, two people were shot, but Mr. Williams,
Mr. Zhang, I remember.
It's not the shooter. Correct, Judge. This is a bondable offense. If there are issues with bond, it should be addressed by the court, the circuit court judge, with regards to the first case. Aggravated battery with a firearm is not a non-bondable offense. Just so the court knows that we've been in communication with the government. We surrendered Mr. Williams to Metro-Dade Detective Soto yesterday at TGK. We self-surrendered him. He wasn't arrested out and about as a fugitive on the run. We self-surrendered him just like we did last time. He's not a flight risk. And we believe the standard bond's appropriate in this case, Judge.
And Judge, if I may add to that, I mean, this is we've let defense counsel know that he was supposed to turn himself in last week. We gave him the opportunity. They didn't turn him in. He, as far as we were concerned, was a fugitive for the last week. The arrest warrant was signed, apparently, I believe it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. They've been looking for him, and they've turned several times where he was supposed to turn him in. They canceled.
He's here now.
Judge.
What's the
Yes, Judge.
This is an aggravated battery. He's entitled to a bond. The standard bond is $10,000, and that's what I'm setting. The $10,000 bond with the hold for the division judge. Hold him for case number F20-14135B. And you'll see your judge tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right?
Thank you.
One other thing, I need to stay away from the victim. What's his victim's name or initials? Is it X? I'm sorry. There's a witness and a victim.
No, Judge. The victim is initials ID. I as in N, D as in David.
Okay.
The victim's initials are FD.
The alleged victim, Sam, come on.
Can I have the name of the initials of the alleged victim or what?
FD, Judge.
Oh, I have it here. Thank you. I didn't see it. Your order to stay away from the victim whose initials are FD. No contact with this victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. You want me to order him to stay away from this club as well?
Yes, Judge.
Stay away from the King of Diamonds establishment at 7020 Northwest 72nd Avenue in Miami. So while this case is pending, you can't go there. Yes?
Judge, can you also tell Sam to stay away from there as well?
She doesn't have jurisdiction for that, Judge.
You have good lawyers. This is a serious matter, and you're going to see the division judge tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Are expected to be okay. Police say they are searching tonight for a rapper named Lontrell Williams. They say he fled the scene in a green McLaren.
Rapper under arrest, accused of shooting a security guard at a South Florida nightclub. Police say 22-year-old Lontrell Williams, who goes by the stage name Pooh Shiesty, was performing at King of Diamonds last month when someone knocked money out of his pocket. A crowd jumped in trying to collect the cash when Williams reportedly brandished a gun and shot the guard in the ankle.
Broad daylight bullets, 2 hit, over $500,000 in exotic cars. All of it on surveillance video obtained exclusively by 7 News from October in ultra-quiet Bay Harbor Islands. And it involves a recording artist, Pooh Shiesty, except unlike this clip, what happened here was no music video. The footage shows a McLaren sports car, Mercedes Maybach, and another Mercedes pull into this East Bay Harbor Drive condo parking lot. Men from the vehicles eventually get out and meet, and then this. The man in the white shirt has a pistol. The man in the black sweatshirt has a longer gun, and at about the same time, they begin firing before retreating back to the Maybach. The fancy getaway cars speed off, and one of 2 victims then hobbles to the car.
Skyforce 836.
The victims ended up at Aventura Hospital with injuries. But back to the scene for a moment. Police say the famous rapper was in that McLaren.
If I shoot my gun, 300 shots.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the shots flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Islands, and days before an arrest.
The town of Bay Harbor Islands says you're wanted for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
He's also charged with armed robbery. Bay Harbor Police names 1 other for aggravated battery in their affidavit, saying the 2 left the state in a private jet. Police also using these Instagram photos, showing Shiesty with an assault-style rifle and cash as part of their case. They say the shooting came as one of the victims tried selling high-end sneakers and marijuana.
Who, they got the right guy?
It was a little before I got signed, but really when I got signed, but I'm gonna tell you before I got signed, like breaking news. The verse on breaking news made everybody go crazy, and folks started saying I'm their favorite rapper already, so I'm gonna stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just made me go harder.
So the success
this like right before I got signed too, I was down bad, just out of jail.
Yeah.
Police took everything from me, so that's how I started it off.
How long you did?
No, I just got locked.
Oh, okay.
Got right out, bonded right out.
Yeah.
They raid. It was a raid.
Right. I mean, I know
you be one person on your team take the whole camp down. Even if it ain't happened yet, it still can be going on.
Yeah.
I wasn't even prepared for that. I ain't never had now one of my men I'm taking care of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy story.
Yeah,
then it was from somebody I didn't expect to do it at all. So now I think anybody will go turn police on.
For sure. You know what I mean?
It been like that though. I don't know why people just say it more now. I think like last couple years, a lot of stuff been happening to rappers lately. So it been like that though. It been like that. You risking your life every day.
That's a fact.
With these shows and wherever you know. Whatever.
You see, people who don't have their fathers around, you know what I'm saying? But how was that for you, just kind of being able to grow up with your pops?
I needed my pops for sure. We're saying me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like misled in a way. And just too ready to move and too. So it gave me like more. He gave me more structure. But my pops was never in my life the whole time. Like he missed like 7, 8 years out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was like from 11 to me growing all the way up to there. Like this when you first left. So when I become a man, like I really needed him more. But you know what I'm saying? It came after this.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. I feel that.
By the way, he's performing the same fucking song. Wait, chat. This sounds amazing, right? Oh, that's the song called right. Here come it, right? Chat. This one I realized rappers, they take shit too serious. Watch this. For the longest, I was trying to figure out how the fuck you fit 11,000 on ones in your right pocket. Chat, look at this. This nigga goddamn jeans is so tight, you thought you would think Pooh Shiesty would be either catching a yeast infection or something else. This nigga got so much money in these skinny jeans. Look at this. You know what the right pocket's at, chat? Look. God damn it. This shit look like a pair of jeggings. He got so much money in his fucking pocket. Because for the life of me, when somebody said, no, yo, he got pickpocketed, I'm like, how could you get pickpocketed for $40,000? Here. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Chat, this is the most obnoxious shit I've ever seen. What the fuck? Could you even be mad at the people who took the money from him when the money's sticking out like this? Pooh Shiesty, I love you, brother. I love Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to be honest. Pooh Shiesty is one of my favorite artists. But Pooh Shiesty, you deserve to be robbed. Bro, look at the money. Bro, come on, bro. Pooh Shiesty, come on, bro. They said he performing. Keep in mind, I got to think this jeans is so tight. Now, keep him, like, he not even big as me. He a skinny nigga. Look how tight this jeans is. Look. My nigga, these are fucking jeggings. He's now upset allegedly. And by the way, it's all alleged. I don't know what went on. I don't know nothing about him. But he's upset that the money that he got, $40,000, I don't know if it was for the whole performance, whatever the case is. Don't ask me why he don't got a duffel bag. Don't ask me why he don't got a manager or some shit like that to hold the money. This is some hood nigga shit. And the only way you get respect when you a hood nigga is for you to do dumb shit. So he had all the money. But now he finds out that everybody either took the money or like he basically got robbed or whatever. Look at this shit. And this is what I'm saying about niggas living their raps. Remember, he said 11,000 on ones. I left my right pocket in the club. Well, niggas took your right pocket, your back pocket, your left pocket. Niggas took all your pockets, nigga. They might have took the whole shit, right? Yo, chat, I'm going to keep it real with you. The ignorant side of me when I first saw it, I said, damn, that nigga's a demon. He really living his raps. He really got his own fire in the club. And then I thought about it because, nigga, I'm a CEO of a whole business. I was like, yo, what type of dumb shit is this? Why the fuck do you have a gun in a club and you're the nigga that is responsible for everybody being at the club? All of this, but let's just play this again. Look, this is where I get like my blood starts to boil. What is this nigga in the white t-shirt? What is he doing? Why doesn't he have the gun? This is security right here. Then this is Pooh Shiesty right here. Why are you clenching a gun? I don't get it, chat. Pooh Shiesty, let me give you some advice. And every rapper has learned this one lesson. Rap music is supposed to be fake. You're going to be considered real if you used to do it. And there's real proof you used to do it. You're always going to be considered dumb if you continue to do it. Because if you get locked up for a gun charge, you're dumb. Nobody want to hear your song. You got your own fire in the club. Yeah, that's when you were a broke-ass nigga, bro. Nobody want to hear that shit when you got a millionaire. You making all type of money. There's so many people's lives and situations that depend on you. You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you're doing some shit that's jeopardizing the bag, bro. Yes, it's based on, oh, we respect the real, but we're going to call you dumb if you're still doing it while you're rich and famous. And you know, the only people who get in that type of trouble is the people who they never did shit, so now they're trying to do it for the public that the public can believe them. If you're trying to get the public to believe that you gangster, it's not going to work. Pooh Shiesty, I'm going to be honest with you. Again, I'm not no my vision be blurry. But if that was you in that club with a fucking gun in your hand, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Your manager's an idiot. The nigga who signed you's an idiot, which is Gucci. Like, everybody's an idiot. Like, it's crazy how niggas be doing the crime, and then they'll hit me up later. Yo, could you take that down? Nigga, you're trending now. You're trending for doing some bullshit. Again, I'm telling you, I'm a big Pooh Shiesty fan. Huge. But I'm going to be honest with you. This whole situation was a mistake. I think we've seen a couple rappers die. By the way, rap is like really violent at times. We watch Mo3 die. We watched Lil Reese get shot. We watched other rappers bleed out. FBG Duck, other type of stuff. Like it's a very horrifying thing when you're watching a rapper you love or a rapper who is whatever in whatever life or about whatever life. Like, you're watching them in a situation where someone is killing them or something. Like, it's hard. All these rappers, they're pulling guns. Rappers these days, they're not trying to go out as victims. Every rapper ain't thinking about their security having a gun, their man's having a gun. They want to have a gun. With all due respect, they've seen Von's situation. They've seen so many situations. Mo3, they've seen the baby. By the way, all this is happening in Miami.